What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? And today we are going to be bringing back the 3-peat challenge, and we're going to be using the Golden State Warriors today. So I haven't done one of these in a couple of weeks, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do one with the Golden State Warriors. I think this will be pretty interesting because we have one of the best players in the NBA. We'll have Klay Thompson coming back from the ACL injury. We'll have a top 5 draft pick. We're going to probably trade Draymond Green and maybe Andrew Wiggins. So I have done a plethora of teams. I've done both LA, I've done Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Toronto, Houston. So let me know in the comments a team I haven't done yet that you would like to see me do next. So the Milwaukee Bucks win it all this year. I wasn't going to show the start today just because the Warriors, they weren't going to win it all. So we're not going to start it from the 2019-20 season. We'll start it from the 2020-21 season. But yeah, so we are going to be picking probably 5th in the draft. Usually you'll never stay at 1 if you have the number 1 pick. I never see it. So I'd be very shocked if we stayed at 1. I'm expecting to be 5. And no, we actually dropped to 3. Okay. Not that bad. It could have been worse. But in this draft, I'm targeting one guy, and that is James Wiseman. He'll be on a rookie contract. We need a center, and he's a beast in these draft classes. So we are going to look to probably move up or trade for him regardless. We have a good head coach in Steve Kerr. We will fire our trainer. We'll pick up Randy Martin. Head scout, sure. Not going to overpay for one. We don't need a spectacular scout. I know who I'm drafting. We will fire Ron Adams and get somebody with better ratings like a Trent Peterson just because we're trying to win 3 straight championships. So yeah, I do want James Wiseman on this team, and I said I'm going to trade Draymond Green just because in 2K, he becomes horrible. He just regresses so much literally once you start the franchise up. So I'm going to look to move him. If it's a salary dump, cool. I don't know if we'll have any cap space regardless, so maybe I should try to trade him for a draft pick. We could trade him for Buddy Hield, but we would have to give him a first. But you know what? I'm okay with trading my first next year. I'm perfectly fine with that. So, Buddy Hield we could pick up for Draymond. He would be our 6th man. Okay. I mean, a power forward would be amazing. Isaac isn't great in 2K, but we could mess around with his tendencies. Domantas Sabonis, not a bad pickup, and we get Doug McDermott as well. I wonder if we could possibly do just a straight Draymond for Sabonis swap. How hard would this be? So they would acquire $59,000 more than allowed. You could just give me TJ Leaf, who is pretty bad, and you would want 2 first-round picks. Okay, yeah, about that. I don't really have any players I could throw in that I would want to give you. Maybe Allen, Smiley Jack. Okay, so we might do the original trade. Do we want Sabonis, or can we get somebody else? All right, I don't think this is going to work, but I want to see if we can move Draymond Poole, Allen Smiley Jack. I'm not going to try to trade 3. We're going to trade my pick in 2021, our pick in 2022 as well. I don't think that will get this done, yeah. And if I gave up the Minnesota pick for Pascal Siakam. Oh! Alright, I didn't want to trade the Minnesota pick just because next year's draft is really good. But yeah, we just picked up Pascal Siakam. So now we have a core of Curry, Klay, Siakam, and Wiggins. That's really it. And Kevon Looney. Okay, and I still want to get James Wiseman, so I don't think I'll be trading up. We're just going to see if we could trade for James Wiseman once he gets drafted. So Anthony Edwards goes number 1. The Knicks do have Mitchell Robinson, so they might take LaMelo Ball here, and I actually think that they will. So I might not have to give up any assets to get Okay, never mind. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I'm going to have to trade Kevon Looney in this trade. That hurts. So, can we offer straight up 3 in Kevon Looney for James Wiseman? Okay, that worked. That worked anyway. I'm guessing the Knicks will take LaMelo Ball here. Yeah, they do. So, you know what? We still get we get Wiseman, and now our starting 5. We have no bench. We have literally no bench besides like Eric Pascal and maybe one other guy. But yeah, it's pretty much Curry, Klay, Wiggins, Siakam, and Wiseman. I could definitely move on from Wiggins. Yeah, I don't know what we could get for him. This might be a trade deadline type trade. I would want like a solid small forward and like a good 6th man or just a good bench player just so I could have like more depth. Like this could be a trade where we could have like Will Barton at the 3, Gary Harris is the 6th man, Oladipo, and maybe move Klay to the 3. And we'd get Doug McDermott, but I don't really want to give up any first-round picks. But a Wiggins for Oladipo swap is something I'm probably very interested in. Not for you, Drew Holiday. Could we just do a straight-up trade? They would have to throw in 3 mil. I mean, I would take C.J. McConnell as my backup point guard. They would want first-round pick, and I don't know, maybe. We'll come back to that. So with the second pick, we obviously took Wiseman. With the 51st pick, we took Miles Powell from Seton Hall and Naziah Carter from Washington. Don't know much about him, but he was the 54th pick in the draft. We'll probably send Powell to the G League next year. We have no players, in team player options. Qualifying offers, we will give Damian Lee one. All right, so going into free agency, we have 5, about six guys. So we need to pick up 3 players in free agency. We have nobody on bird rights. That is just wonderful. Okay, we can go out and sign like a Denzel Valentine, and I think I might do that. So we're going to give him a 2-year deal, and Valentine signs with us. Okay, and just kidding. The Bulls match it. Okay. So we could get Joe Harris on this team. I would not mind that. Okay, so we pick up Joe Harris. Good shooter. Hopefully we get, what was it, Kai Bowman on the qualifying offer? Yeah, or it was Damian. No, it might have been Damian Lee. So that is pretty much possibly all we could do. So I think we will be trading Andrew Wiggins. This is a 3P challenge. So, I mean, our first round picks aren't going to be anything really throughout this video. So, I mean, I could get like Sabonis. Okay. Can get Anunoby and Draymond. No thank you. Nurkic, John Wall, and Wagner. Why would I do that, though? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to work out something with the Pacers where I can maybe bring in Oladipo and McDermott. Let's see. They would want my 2023 first-round pick. So that would eliminate all our first-round picks. So we have basically traded what our pick next year, our 2022 first-round pick, the Timberwolves first-rounder, and our 2024 is already going to Memphis. So, yeah, if we made this trade, we would have traded 4 future first-rounders in an offseason to get Pascal Siakam and to get Victor Oladipo. But, you know, we get a wing off the bench. I might trade Joe Harris then if I do pick up McDermott, or I'll trade McDermott. I'll trade one of them. So we can get Oladipo, move Clay to the 3, give Oladipo an extension next year. We're going to do this trade. So we make that move. Now I am going to look to move. Same age. We'll trade Joe Harris. I feel like I don't use McDermott a lot. So we could use a backup center, Bruno Fernando. Okay. That is definitely a viable option. Kevon Mooney we could bring back. I don't mind trading Nazariah Carter. So I think we are going to do that trade for Bruno Fernando. He'll just be the backup center, and we are going to get that trade done. So I think this should give us 8 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The starting 5 is going to be nasty with Clay, the small forward position. And then we'll have 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? We could probably play Miles Powell. But you know what? I got excited there. I think what I'm going to try to do here is sign like a Tyreek Evans. I want to trade for Kyle Guy. So if we were to look up what he would cost me. Oh, he's a free agent. Kyle, please take the minimum. No. We can't even offer him what he wants. Oh, that's such a shame. So he's probably going to take the qualifying offer. Yeah. Damn. So we really can't give him anything. Even if I it doesn't matter. It's a 1-year deal. Damn. So we're not going to get Kyle Guy, but we can maybe trade. Damian Lee will have a qualifying offer. So we'll have to wait and see if he goes back to Sacramento, and let's hope he does. Damian Lee was going to take a deal from the Hornets. Can we afford this? Yes. Okay. Cool. So we pick up Damian Lee. We'll definitely make a trade involving probably Lee, possibly for Kyle Guy, or maybe Miles Powell for Kyle Guy. So yeah, Kyle Guy ended up back in Sacramento, and we could do a Tyreek Evans. I really got to give up picks to get him, or we could do a Damian Lee swap for him. I mean, we could use a Damian. Let me actually just see. If we made a 1-for-1, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't need Tyreek Evans. So I'm going to try to trade Tyreek Evans for Kyle Guy, and they don't want to do that. What about if I throw in a second-round pick? They agree to that. So we basically traded like all our draft picks this offseason. But yeah, we have a solid team. One more thing I might do, because we do have a 10-man... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, we do have a 10-man bench, or excuse me, a 5-man bench, so a 10-man rotation. What could I get? Wait, can I trade Damian Lee? I can. What could we get for Damian Lee and Bruno Fernando? Can we get maybe a better backup center? We could get Killian Hayes. Okay, we could definitely get something, or even a first-round pick out of this I would really like. Devontae... Oh, man. Oh, that's nice. Could I potentially do Damian Lee, Powell, and my last second for Devontae? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. So, Eric Pascal will be our backup center next... Okay, wait. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? We're going to roll out the 10-man rotation. We'll make... Oh, man, okay. Yeah, why not? All right, so we do have 3 training camps here. I want to send Pascal Siakam and Victor Oladipo to perimeter shooting. We are going to be shooting it a lot. And we'll send James Wiseman to big man defense. So, yeah, let me... there we go. I was looking for that. So, we send him there. All right, guys, here's the rotation for the regular season. It's a Curry-Oladipo backcourt, Clay at the 3, Siakam at the 4, Wiseman at the 5. And the bench is going to be Devontae Graham, Eric Pascal, Doug McDermott, Kyle Guy, and Bruno Fernando. Balance is 4.5 stars. That's crazy if we can hit 5 stars in this video, and we are number 2 according to NBA.com. I think we could start the 3P challenge this year. So we end the 2020-21 season with a 61-21 record. We somehow don't get Coach of the Year. That goes to Lloyd Pierce of the Atlanta Hawks. But we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. And when you usually build like a really good team with the Bucks or the Celtics or even the Clippers or the Lakers, you do great in the sim. But I'm kind of worried. I feel like the Warriors aren't a fantastic sim team in 2K. Like 2K doesn't seem to like them that much in 2K20. Maybe it's because they gave them so much love the last like 4 2Ks. So we'll see. So yeah, we are the 1 seed taking on the 8 seeded Nuggets, who have a very similar team to what you would expect. They've added Enes Kanter, Sean Livingston, and Precious Achiuwa, and some Jonas Jerebko. They didn't bring back Paul Millsap, it looks like. So here were the regular season numbers. Steph Curry, 22 points. He was 52, 43, 92. Siakam, about 17 points, 7 rebounds, 49, 36, 83 splits. Oladipo, 15 points. Yeah, so he's not great in 2K20, unfortunately. He's not as good as he was in previous 2K. So we are going to... Ooh, Clay, okay, 15 points, 40% from 3. We are going to mess with this rotation a little bit. Kyle Guy would have been really good. I really don't want to play Fernando, and I don't think I'm going to for the playoffs. So what we are going to do here is we are not going to play Fernando at all. Doug McDermott could stay at 14. Yeah, so Oladipo will get 30. Wiseman, 31. Siakam, 34. Curry, 37. And let's go 5 minutes here to Kyle Guy. Devontae Graham was good. We'll go like something like that. Okay, so that's the bench, 4-man bench, and then the starting 5 will be getting a lot of minutes. We'll do no scoring options. We should be fine in round 1. I shouldn't expect it. What? I want it. What? How did we go down 2-0? We lost by 4 here. Jokic dropped 50-50. And then game 1, we ended up losing by 5. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens here. What? How are we down? This is why I told you, I just didn't feel good about this sim. Wow. Are we actually going to lose in round 1? Unbelievable. Get out of here. Get out of here. What? That doesn't make any sense. Look at our team. How? Maybe I just built like a weird fit. Maybe Siakam just doesn't fit this team. But damn. Oh, Siakam was absolute dog shit in the playoffs. He was horrible. Oladipo. Oh my god. He was awful. Oh my god, Clay was not very good either. Oh my god. It's just like it was Steph. And Wiseman was... I gave up 3 or 4 first-round picks for Pascal Siakam to average 9.7 rebounds and shoot 34 from the field, 30 from 3 in the playoffs. Well, I lost that trade immediately. No. I'm at a loss for words right now. What the hell just happened? And the Bucks beat the Grizzlies in the finals. Giannis is your finals MVP. And the Grizzlies beat that team in 5. I don't know what the hell just happened. Okay, so that pick ended up being 14 for Minnesota anyway, so it's not like it was a crazy pick in the draft. So our pick would have been 29. All right, I guess the 3P challenge is going to start a year later than what I expected or what I'd hoped to happen. Yeah, I might do a sign and trade with Oladipo because he wasn't very good for us. Do I want to move Klay Thompson? Do I want to maybe... Okay, and I only have 2 offers and they're not very good. I'm going to move Bruno Fernando, though. Killian Hayes I could pick up. I don't want to... I'm done giving up seconds. I'm done. So I'm going to wait till after the draft. Let's go here to rookie signings, and we didn't have any draft picks. All right, so we're going to pick up the team option on Eric Paschall. I believe a team was offering me 1 or maybe 2 first-round picks for Bruno Fernando. Yes. So, is this... Okay, it's a protection backup, so we are going to get a first-round pick for Bruno Fernando from the Bulls. That could be used in an Oladipo sign and trade. We are going to obviously bring back Kyle Guy and Devontae Graham. We're going to give them the qualifying offers now. We do have Oladipo. We'll give him a little bit more money so we can match him against other good players because we can afford to. So let's do that. McDermott we'll bring back as well. If we want to trade him, that could be something. And Graham will match anything. And then hopefully we get Kyle Guy back on the qualifying offer. And that's how I plan on free agency to go. But now that we got Oladipo, I want to trade him either for a shooting guard or for a small forward. And let's see what I can get for him. All right, I want to see if I can maybe flip Oladipo to the Bulls. We just made a trade with them for Zach LaVine because Zach LaVine is a lot better of an offensive player in 2K. If I give the Bulls their 2 first-round picks back, they agree to that. So we ended up making that trade. Zach LaVine should be a nice scorer for us. We need just somebody that can be efficient for us in the playoffs. Our bench currently is Paschall and McDermott, and we will be bringing in or bringing back Graham here on a 4-year deal, and then Kyle Guy on the qualifying offer. We should be able to actually give him a long-term deal here. Yeah, so we get Guy for 2 years. Now, I'm kind of interested to see what I could get for Devontae Graham on the market. Not looking like anything crazy. Christian Wood, no. Mitchell Robinson, you know, we could use, and we'd get a first. You know what? I might do this because Kyle Guy will be our bench, McDermott, Pascal, and Mitchell Robinson. I feel like we do not need Devontae Graham since Curry's going to be playing so much every... Wow, we can get DeMarcus Cousins. Bring him back to Golden State. We could get Kyle Lowry. Okay, well, the Blazers actually accept this. Devontae Graham for Yusuf Nurkic? No? Okay. I really don't have any picks to give you. I'll give you one more first. Okay, we can't do that. They also... they would do a Pascal for Simon swap, and I really wasn't interested in doing that. So, I think we're going to do this trade... do we want to pick up Cousins, who was actually really good last year? You know, we'll pick up DeMarcus Cousins over Mitchell Robinson because why not? And, yeah, we didn't even have to give up that first-round pick in that trade. The computer is always trying to finesse you. So, play progression, if this team doesn't win it all next year, this will be the biggest fail ever in a rebuild. I just don't know how this team does not make it out of round one. This is why 2K makes no sense sometimes. We're going to send Steph and Zach LaVine to perimeter defense because our backcourt defensively... not spectacular. Curry's alright. Zach LaVine, not very good. And we are going to send, we'll send Pascal Siakam to perimeter shooting. Alright, guys, so here's the rotation for season number 2. Curry and LaVine in the backcourt. Clay and Siakam at the 3 and 4. And then we have Wiseman at the 5. A bench of DeMarcus Cousins, Eric Pascal, Kyle Guy, and Doug McDermott. System proficiencies, 4.5 stars. If we threw Cousins in there, it wouldn't help. Okay. And our preseason power ranking is number 2. If this team loses in round 1... I think I might run through a brick wall. All right, so this team goes 69-13. We should at least get a playoff series win, I hope. DeMarcus Cousins actually gets 6th man of the year. And we don't get coach of the year once again. Once again, we have 3 more wins than Lloyd Pierce, and he still gets coach of the year over Kerr. We are the 1 seed, though, and we do have to take on LeBron, Jalen Suggs from Gonzaga, Derrick Rose, AD, Zeke Nash. Okay, this team's better than that Nuggets team last year, so... I don't have high hopes winning our first playoff series. Steph, 25 and 12. Oh my god, he averaged 12 assists. And was 50, 40, 90. Sheesh. Zach LaVine, pretty good. 20 points, 37 from 3, 5 rebounds, 3.7 assists. Siakam, 17.5 points, 7 rebounds. Shot about 40% from 3. You love to see that. Cousins off the bench was solid, 15 and 8. Clay, 14.5 points, 49, 42, 83 splits. And then Wiseman, double-double. Kyle Guy is just... a stud. 49 from the field, 48 from 3, 8 points off the bench, and then there's McDermott and Pascal. So for the playoffs, we are going to give McDermott 8 minutes, Pascal 17, we'll go 19 to Guy. Cousins can stay at 25, we'll go 32 to Wiseman, 33 to LaVine, and 37 to Curry. So round 1 here against the Lakers. If we lose, okay, we sweep them. I don't know why last year we got swept by the Nuggets. Maybe it was just a 2K algorithm. When you play my league and you go into your first season on the 200th time, you're going to lose in round 1 regardless. It seems like that's how they predict these sometimes. I don't know. So we're taking on the Grizzlies here, and they have Michael Porter Jr., who was pretty solid. Valanciunas, Triple J off the bench now. They are starting Brandon Clark over him. Okay. Brandon Clark had a really good round 1. He averaged, let's say, 17 points. 17 points, 6.5 points, and shot 52 from 3. All right. Gonzaga doing well. He's from Gonzaga. I'm not tripping. Okay, good. So round 1 here, or round 2 here against the Grizzlies, we win in 5. All right. So now we're taking on the 7th-seeded Blazers. They drafted Jalen Johnson with the 10th pick. Wow, he fell. They also have Julius Randle. That's a solid team. It's a solid team over in Portland, but we should beat them, and we win in 5. Now we are taking on KD and Kyrie here in the NBA Championship. They've added JJ Redick, DJJ, Ish Smith, Philippe Petrushev, and they brought back DeMar Carroll, and we end up winning, I think, in 5. And Steph Curry is your finals MVP. You love to see that. So we won 3 straight series in 5 games. We start the 3P challenge this year. All right, so we don't have any draft picks for the draft, correct? Yeah, so we could just simulate over the draft. I don't know if I want to make any changes to this team because, I mean, I think eventually we should look to move Clay because is he worth $40 million a year? Not really, and he's 32. And we could get Brandon Ingram. Oh, man, I might do this. We could also get Devin Booker for him. Devin Booker and Isaac for Clay and Cousins. That's a great trade, but I think I like this trade. Clay and a first for Ingram and Payton. Yeah, we're gonna pull the trigger. We trade Klay Thompson. So we just picked up James Wiseman's team option, and now we are going to look to possibly get an upgrade at small forward with moving McDermott and Elfrid Payton, who we just got. If we can get offered a good small forward, I don't want to give up any more first-round picks. We could do this for Tim Hardaway Jr. He was not very good for Miami last year. Malik Monk, Cassius Winston, Jalen Suggs, Josh Hart, but I'm not giving up first-round picks. OG Anunoby and Rudy Gay. Okay. That is something. Scottie Pippen Jr., but he is very unproven yet. So I don't think I'm going to make any moves right now. Eric Pascal, let's give the qualifying offer to. Free agency, Zach LaVine, take a 5-year deal for me, and then we'll match any deal that Pascal gets. So we should be good here. Yeah, we don't have any other important free agents besides those two. And we also have a trade exception from Oladipo, which is nice to have because I do want to move on from Payton and McDermott. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Pascal 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I can move Payton and McDermott. I just want to find that small forward I can get. All right, I don't know if the Hornets will accept this, but Elfrid Payton and McDermott for Miles Bridges, and they don't want to do that. I do have 2 seconds I can also throw in this trade. Maybe the first as well. Okay, so yeah, we just keep trading all our first-round picks. Why not, though? So we pick up Miles Bridges, who will actually be a pretty nice backup small forward for us. So we just gave Eric Pascal a 4-year deal worth about $10 million to come back. So this is the team for the 3rd year, and we're going to go for our 2nd straight title. Yeah, we just traded Klay Thompson, so that might hurt. We'll see. Because if we don't win it this year, then the video's over. But if we can win it the next 2 years, we can complete the challenge. So we do have 3 traded cams to use here. I'm going to send James Wiseman to big man defense. We are going to send Zach LaVine to perimeter defense. And then we are going to send Brandon Ingram to perimeter shooting. All right, guys, so here's the rotation for the 3rd season. Yeah, 3rd season. Steph at the 1, LaVine at the 2. The only difference is we're swapping out Klay Thompson for Brandon Ingram, and the bench is pretty similar to last year. It's just we are swapping out Doug McDermott, and we're adding in Miles Bridges. System proficiency is still 4.5 stars. Wiseman is getting better each year. I don't know if we'll be able to hit 5 in this video. I don't think so. And our preseason power ranking is now at 4. 3rd team in the West, but I don't think we got worse, so I think we should still win it all this year. So this team goes 73-9 to end the year, and they tie the Golden State Warriors 2015-16 record for the most wins in a regular season. Steph Curry is your MVP. Holy crap, this dude is an insane passer now. He's averaging 15 assists. That's crazy. 27 points, 15 assists, and was 52, 47, 93. What? What? 6.5 rebounds, 2 steals. Yeah, he should be 100 overall. And he's 35. Wow, Money Bates, incredible as a rookie. Did we finally get Coach of the Year? Finally. So we are the 1 seed taking on a team that was ranked higher than us in the preseason power rankings in the Grizzlies. I think we should be fine beating them. We just went 73-9, and our team is quite insane. Zach LaVine was our 2nd leading scorer. Then Ingram, Wiseman averaged a double-double. There's Siakam off the bench. Cousins, Bridges, Pascal, and Kyle, guys. So what I'm going to do here is not touch the rotation because we just went 73-9. So I don't think we need to really mess with it. So we end up sweeping the Grizzlies. Do the Clippers have PG or Kawhi still? They actually retain both of them. I never see that. So they will be a challenge, but I think we should be fine. And we sweep them. Okay, taking on the Suns. Jared Harper from Auburn. All right. He was pretty good in the tournament in 2019, excuse me. Devin Booker, Jonathan Isaac, Gallo, Aiden Bobo. We almost traded Klay for those 2 guys, and I think we would have had to give up. I think it was Pascal. I forget though. So no, I wanted to go 12-0 going into the finals, but now we face the Hawks, who have Trae Young, Norman Powell, DeAndre Hunter, Collins, Capella, Favors, Van Vliet. Wow, they were very busy in free agency. They signed Favors in 2020, Van Vliet, and Mirotic. All right. And let's see what happens in the finals. We lost. No, I was so confident we'd win. Oh, I failed this challenge.